What is up YouTube, Zen Rahman, and in today's video I'll be talking about 4 complete veg proteins. And before we begin, I'm not a certified nutritionist or dietitian or one of those things, so if you choose to believe me, then that's completely your choice. Now the reason why I'm doing this video is because recently this is something that the fitness industry has been talking and researching a lot, integrating plant-based foods in their diet, trying out vegetarian diet, switching to plant-based diets. And what makes a protein a complete protein is when it has 9 particular amino acids in a specific proportion. And when this happens, is when a protein is a complete protein, and it can be utilized for muscle growth and recovery and all those things. So, protein from animal sources have these 9 amino acids in the proportion that they need to be in for a protein to be a complete protein and for it to be utilized for muscle growth. And in this sense, veg proteins are incomplete proteins because not a lot of them have all these 9 amino acids or them in the proportion that they need to be. So, veg proteins need to be combined to get that complete amino acid profile for it to be completely utilized for muscle gain. So, it's not impossible to build muscle on a vegetarian diet, but you need to be able to combine these veg proteins in the right combinations. Now, the first veg protein I'll talk about is milk and milk products. Now, all these 4 sources are not necessarily what vegans would like to use, but something that most vegetarians can use. And there must be some of you who are vegetarian and who have a goal to build muscle, be more muscular than you are. So these are some protein sources that you can utilize. And also for those who are non-vegetarian, these are some protein sources you can add to your diet to balance out your diet a little bit. Having a lot of meat is not ideal, it can stress out your digestive system, and you can be comfortable having it, and you can have it if you're comfortable, and you can do what you like. So anyway, the first veg protein, milk and milk products. Now, the protein in milk is casein. Milk is generally made up of casein and whey. Whey is like the watery fluid that you find on top of curd and yogurt, and it's full of protein. So, milk and milk products, paneer, descotted cheese, yogurt, all these things are complete proteins. They can be utilized for muscle building, and even protein supplements like whey and casein proteins, they are derivatives of milk, so they can be utilized for muscle building and you can use them. Casein, like I said, it is the main constituent protein of milk, and casein is a slower digesting protein than whey. So a casein supplement is something that you can have maybe before you're going to bed, or if you're going into, or if there's gonna be a huge time interval between 2 meals. So casein, slow digesting protein, and the first complete protein we are talking about today, milk and milk products. The second veg protein that is complete that I'll talk about, eggs. Now, something that I believe some vegetarians can have, and they consider vegetarians. So, egg is a complete protein source. The yolk is protein and fat and a load of vitamins, and the egg white is straight protein. So, if your goal is to get to a low body fat percentage, you can have more whites. and the second protein source, that is vegetarian, might be vegetarian, and you might consider it vegetarian, and that is complete eggs. The third protein source, soy, soya bean. Not something ideally that guys want to have, because it does raise your estrogen levels, and that's not what we want. So that's not a myth, it does happen, but it is a complete protein. And yeah, soy. Protein source number four, that is vegetarian and complete. Now this is rather interesting, because this is a combination, but it's a simple combination, and it gives you a complete amino acid profile. These two veg proteins put together give you the 9 amino acids that you need in the right proportions, and it can be utilized for muscle building. So lentils and quinoa, those two put together, they give you a complete amino acid profile that is vegetarian. You can boil some lentils, that is dal, and some quinoa, and put together a salad or something, and it's a complete protein source. And it's pretty great, a good nutrient profile, lots of vitamins and minerals, and even carbs in the lentils, and fiber. So the fourth protein source is a combination of lentils and quinoa, which gives you a complete veg protein. Like I've said, this is science. So, and what it says is that most veg proteins are incomplete proteins, because they are incomplete in the 9 required essential amino acids that we need for muscle building. And I got the idea of doing this video after watching a video that Jeff Cavaliere, Athlean-X, did about these 9 amino acids, and also some protein sources, and he talks about a lot of interesting and informative things over there. So you can check out that video. I'll put it to the end screen to this video. Check out his other videos. I've been following him for some time, and his information is legit and real and practical. And he's probably the most popular fitness influencer in the world, and he's legit. So check out his channel, check out his videos. I'm adding his video about protein and amino acids to the end screen to this video. I've done some videos on proteins myself. I'll put those to the end screen to this video as well. Check them out. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know some other topics you want me to talk about. Leave your questions in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Share it. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.